Hey guys, welcome back to another video of DC Comics Legends, and today we're taking a look at another one of the newest characters to be available in the game. Today we're taking a look at Catwoman. We're actually going to be buying her today in the store here. It came out yesterday. They have a Catwoman pack, which allows you to get 20 to 50 Catwoman hero fragments, and it takes 25 to get the character. So by doing this, we'll be guaranteed the character, and could possibly, if we can get the 50, which would be absolutely awesome, we'd be able to get her up to a 3-star, which would be very nice. There's also a couple of other sales going on. One that's not on for much longer. It's a 100 hero fragment pack for Black Canary. And also, just starting today, there is a pack, the Sector 1287 pack. You get 25 Medfill fragments. So those are currently available. The one we're going for today, this one is going to be up for a long time. It's up for over a week. It's the Catwoman pack. We have just enough gems to get her. This is something I'm very excited about. Actually, just spent some gems the other day. I mentioned this in the last video, or the one before that. I spent some gems the other day to get Suicide Squad Deadshot. But also coming out, they got the Catwoman pack, so we're going to get her, and possibly, depending on how many gems we can get, maybe we'll be lucky enough to get enough to buy another one. I'm not too sure. But we're at least going to be able to get one today, so we can get Catwoman. I am very excited to get her. Yeah, she takes 25 hero fragments to unlock her. I'm excited that they brought this character in. I really like the 3 characters that they brought in. Very happy that they brought them all in: Robin, Batgirl, and Catwoman. Personally, I'd say I'm a big fan of the Batman part of the DC universe, and I really hope they bring in a lot more Batman characters into the game. But I'm really excited that they brought in Catwoman, and we're gonna get her today. I'm not even gonna hesitate on this. Let's just go ahead and get her. We're gonna do this. Once I saw it, was just like, it's done. So let's go ahead and get us Catwoman. Hopefully, it'll be enough to get her to rank up 50. Come on. Oh, yes, 50. Alrighty, that is perfect. That is exactly what we wanted, though. It feels kind of sad to look up at that gem count there. Only 20. Sadness. But we'll be able to earn them back pretty quickly with the daily stuff and then the monthly login. But there we go. We got Catwoman. We're gonna be able to get her to a 2-star and then rank her up, which I am very, very excited for. Let's go ahead and get her. I'm hoping, the one thing I'm kind of thinking, it's like maybe what they did is they did first pack, you get 50. Maybe, if not, you know what, that's still absolutely awesome. I'm still happy to get the 50 fragments for her, but let's go ahead, us Catwoman. There she is. What were you expecting me to say? Meow. There we go, that's a good one right there. But yes, there you go, there is Catwoman. She looks very, very cool. I'm excited to see. I'm hoping she's got her whip there, so I'm hoping she'll be using that in battle. But let's just go ahead and continue on. Check her out. There she is. Design? Yeah, I'd say I like. It's kind of got like the more. It's kind of got it's kind of. There's either two. To me, there's really just 2 versions of Catwoman. The one with the all black suit, and the one with the mix of the purple and black. And I'm not sure which one I'd say I prefer more. Like, I've got a Lego figure of Catwoman. She's all black, but she's got some purple highlights on her. But I'm not sure which one I prefer. This one I'd say it's, like the body, like the suit and that, I do like. There's something, I don't know, maybe there's something about the mask that's kind of bugging me a little bit. It doesn't quite, like the face part of it, like the eye openings and that. Something about that doesn't seem quite right to me. But other than that, I like the rest of the design. It's a simple design to go to, but I like that. I kind of like those simple designs, not too complex or anything. But she's got her whip there, which I like. Again, I'm hoping that we get to see that in battle, which would be absolutely awesome. But yeah, overall, I'd say the only thing that bothered me, the only thing I don't like, I'd say, is the mask. It's just something about the mask that, to me, just doesn't seem right. I don't know. But let me know what you think about Catwoman. At least let me know what you think about the design in the comments below. But with all that, let's go ahead and take a look at the gear. First up, we've got Lockpick Set, ups physical damage and accuracy points. Next is her custom whip, as I've mentioned already, ups strength and physical damage. Next is infrared goggles, up strength and accuracy points. Next is Isis cat collar, up strength and defense. Next is Calabrese family ring. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but Calabrese family ring, we're gonna go with that. Ups agility and hit points or health. And last but not least is retractable cat claws, ups physical damage and stamina. And at the moment, I'm gonna hold off on empowering these two here just because I don't have too many of. I only have a few of these, so I'm gonna wait to see if there's any other characters that I would rather put those towards. But let's go ahead and now take a look at her superpowers. First up is Whiplash. Right off the bat, we got her whip. We're expecting her to be using her whip. But first up, it's Whiplash, of course. Damage to an enemy, purge 1 buff, and gain 1 speed up if Catwoman is invisible. So, sounds like, just like Robin, she's got an invisibility, which I'm going to guess is this attack here. Yes, it is. Misdirection. Gain invisibility. Invisibility duration +1 if teammate is taunting. So that's an extra little bit there. But yeah, so it looks like so far, kind of, I guess in a way, yeah, kind of the Batman characters, they're all about that, they're all about stealth. So I kind of can expect that, and also her being a cat burglar in that, yeah, it does make sense for her to have an invisibility effect. But her next attack is Hit and Run, damage to an enemy and gain 2 speed ups. And last but not least is her rank 4 ability, Distraction. It's a passive ability. Catwoman has 10% chance to gain invisibility and heal herself when anyone on her team takes damage. So that's kind of an interesting one. Though it looks like she only has the 4 abilities there. It looks like no rank 3 ability and no rank 5 ability. But, you know, anyway, it's kind of nice that, for me, she's got mostly attacks, which is nice, or not mostly attacks, but at least it's not, like, all passive abilities. Like, you get some characters where it's just, like, they have just they just have their basic attack, and that's it. They got nothing else. So, that's, to me, always is a little bit of a disappointment when you get characters like that. I like characters who attack, but it looks like she's got a couple attacks here that we can use. So, it'll be exciting to see what we can do with those. But let's go ahead and now take a look at the overall summary of her powers here, of her power here. We've got Strength 340, Agility 334, Stamina 320, Intelligence 344, Hit Points or Health is 3,201, Speed 77, Critical Chance 5%, Critical Value 150%. And last but not least is the bio, Affiliations, Bat Family, and Birds of Prey. Power. Stealthy thief. She steals from her enemies and enrages them while remaining safely concealed. And it doesn't look like they have anything under relationships for this character. So we got the bio here now. A world-class thief and burglar, Selina Kyle's greatest theft might be stealing the affections of Batman. Gotham City taught Selina Kyle that nothing comes for free, unless you can take it yourself. As a world-class burglar, she steals from the rich and gives, well, mainly to herself. But beneath a calculating exterior, she has a few soft spots in her heart, most notably for Batman. She has a complicated relationship with the Dark Knight, but is not above occasionally doing the right thing, walking the fine line between hero and villain as only a cat can. So they kind of say that, or they kind of get to that nicely. She's one character. It's like, yeah, she can be good and she can be bad. Like a good example is the Dark Knight movie. You know, at first she's kind of stealing for herself. Wants to get out, and then as the movie goes on, she still worries about herself, but she's willing to help out Batman take down the Joker and free the citizens of Gotham City. So she's one of those characters where kind of you don't want to quite call her, I guess, anti-hero, but you know, like she can do some good if she wants to. Otherwise, you know, it's just kind of like general thievery and that. But yeah, I also forgot to mention you got Catwoman. She's the Princess of Plunder. And we got combat. I believe it's combat class. You know, why have I forgotten how? You know, I remembered the classes before, and now I've forgotten them again. What's the? Hold on, 1 second. I gotta remember the name of the classes. I'm so stupid. I was looking at this the other day. What do we got? Mystic. Physical, not combat. Physical. It alternates between all the different games that it can get. a little bit annoying switching back and forth, but it's a physical character, not combat, physical character in this game. But now, like I said, 50 fragments for, so that means we're going to get her up to a 3-star, so let's go ahead and rank her up. There we go. So she only went up 4 points overall, but that's because we haven't leveled her up. We haven't touched her that much, but she's up to a 3-star now, which is absolutely awesome. But let's go ahead and level her up. I don't have too much XP with me at the moment. Actually, just still kind of have some leftovers from the Robin video yesterday. I haven't gone out and gotten any more XP since then, but we'll get her up to level 21. She's up to a good level though, power about just over 1200. That's where we're comfortable going in. And speaking of going into battle, let's go do that. I just want to see where she falls among everybody else here. Still, no, there she is, just above Firestorm and Robin. She's kind of fallen into this group of 3 stars that it's like I've gotten, but I haven't powered them up too much. Actually, I guess one thing I should mention, Huntress got a new portrait, which is kind of interesting. It seems to be a bit more detailed than the last. I actually forget what her last portrait was, actually. But yeah, so we got Catwoman up to 3-star, right? It's kind of funny. There's 3-star Catwoman already, and then just the 1-star Robin from yesterday. Though that's going to be changing by the end of February. He'll definitely be up to, I think we figured he'd be up to like a 3 or a 4-star. So that is going to be something that's nice. But let's go ahead. Let's take Catwoman into our team and head into battle. Yeah, we still got things set up from the last video. We're going to swap out Robin there and stick in Catwoman. Actually, and also I think I'm going to swap out Deadshot for this, and we'll put somebody else in instead. Let's stick Batman in there. You know, Catwoman will feel comfortable going in with Batman. And then of course we have Zatanna there just to make sure nobody dies, specifically Catwoman, making sure that she doesn't die before the end of the battle. We're actually gonna go not there. We're gonna go chapter 2. Always go into these easier battles for these videos, just because we don't want the character to die or be too over their head in the battle. Go about here. I think here should be a decent spot. Everybody should be easy enough. Yeah, we should be fine with that though. Actually, nah, we should be fine. I'm just looking at the class bonuses here. There seems to be a lot of energy class people here, and they have a strength against the physical class, but we should be all right. We got a decently powerful, or a powerful team. It's more, or a stronger team than what they recommend, I guess what they said the enemy team is. We're stronger than the enemy team, which is always a good thing. We shouldn't run into too much trouble here, but you know, you rather be safe than sorry, so these videos don't drag on too long. But here we go. No, Batman's up first, and just attack with him. Oh, we took the guy out already. Alrighty, here we go. So now Catwoman. First up, we're going to use Whiplash, damage to an enemy, purge 1 buff, and gain 1 speed up if Catwoman is invisible. She's not going to be invisible for this one, but we're still going to use it. Let's go ahead and take out this guy. It looks like a very simple attack. There's just 1 flick of the wrist, and an attack with the whip. Nothing too spectacular there. No animation. That's one thing I always like to look for, is an animation from the characters. I always like seeing those. Next, yeah, we'll do misdirection next. Gain invisibility duration +1 if teammate is taunting. No teammate is taunting currently, but we'll still go ahead and use it just to see what it does. So I'm not sure if you guys could actually hear it, but there was kind of like a cat's meow that went on when she did that, but she just kind of sat down, and she kind of, I guess she almost kind of went like cat-like, and she's caused the invisibility effect. So right now she is currently invisible. I believe that lasts for about a turn, I think something like that, or a couple turns. But next we're going to use hit and run, damage to an enemy, and gain 2 speed ups. So we'll take this guy here on the very far right. This one I'm hoping animation. There we go. So it looks like she does like a whole bunch of backflips and then a series of kicks. And I'm not sure if there's a punch in there. Take a look at that one again if we can before the end of the battle. Ooh, we may not get there quite yet, but there's Whiplash again. We're just gonna speed through, or just go through the battle, or the rest of the battle here. Speed everything up. Keep the fast forward on, but I think we're gonna go in. I wanna go see that third attack again, or the third ability again. Though actually we may get to see it here. Let's just see. Let's not cause as little damage as we can, and just kind of use all the passive abilities here. Invisibility. You know, we just want invisibility. Basically skip turns as best as we can. Yeah, let's use invisibility on Catwoman again. Yeah, and that time I don't know if you could hear it there, but there was like a cat's meow there. Don't take him out just yet. Alrighty, we should get, there we go. Alrighty, so we're gonna get to, we worked it out. We're gonna get to see this one last time. Hit and run. This is probably gonna kill the guy, but damage to an enemy and gain 2 speed ups. I just want to see this one more time. So we got backflip, kick, and there was like a, so there's a couple kicks and then a swipe with her claws. So that one I actually do like. It is very Catwoman-like, just kind of like her general fighting style. And that one I do like. But yeah, actually, it seems like, though she was the 3-star going up against some weaker characters, but it does seem like she could be a strong character. Kind of like I kind of mentioned in the Robin video the other day. If you can kind of have like a team Batman, like a swap out Zatanna here. You get where is he? You get Robin in there. So you got then if we had Batgirl available, we don't have her just yet, but if you can imagine Batgirl in that last spot, you can kind of have a team Batman going on there. Kind of seems like she would definitely fit in with this group of characters. You either have that Batman, or this Batman, or the other Batman, the Dark Knight Batman, the one from Batman v Superman. You could have that in there. But yeah, it seems like she would definitely kind of fit in with this group of characters. They're all very, very similar. The invisibility, kind of like the stealthy character in here. But yeah, overall, just kind of like first impressions on Catwoman. Yeah, I'd say she's all right. Yeah, I mean, her attacks do definitely seem like they can do, it'd be alright. I like the invisibility. I don't, like, my top group of characters don't have invisibility, so I don't use it too often. But when I do use it, I do like it. It kind of allows you to avoid any attacks. So it's always kind of interesting when you're fighting somebody in battle, and then they're like, it's the last character, and they use invisibility. Then it doesn't work. Then it's absolutely pointless. But if you have like a whole bunch of people in that, you know, if like you get like out of your team of 4, if you get 3 of them to be invisible, and then your last guy you put like a armor up or something like that, defense up, something like that, you could it could be a pretty good strategy actually. If you can get a guy who has a lot of health and can have that kind of defense. Everybody else, or let everybody else be invisible, and just keep attacking and not really taking any damage. So that could always be a possible strategy in the game. Maybe that's something I should do for a video, like a strategy video, in-game strategy, that kind of stuff. That would be something that's fun to do. But yeah, with all that being said, there you go. There is Catwoman, the Princess of Plunder, in DC Comics Legends. Yeah, I'd say I do like her. Overall design, yeah, I'd say it's a simple design, but I do like it. Just, again, the mask, something about the mask just bothers me. It doesn't seem, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it would be like a actual mask. I don't know, just something about that bugs me. But, yeah, other than that, in battle, she seems like she would, be a good character. Like her first attack, it's very, very, very simple. Just the whip crack, nothing too spectacular there. And her other attack, hit and run. That one, I'd say it does capture the Catwoman character. Usually when I've seen her, you know, when you see her fight in the different animated TV series or stuff like that, she usually has a lot of flips and kicks involved in her fighting style. Even if in the Batman movie, that one, the one with Catwoman and Penguin, I actually haven't seen that one. I've seen, I think, all the other Batman movies except that one. I don't know why, I just haven't gotten around to watching that one. But when I've seen clips of the movie, it does seem like she's very acrobatic. That's the word I'm looking for. She's a very acrobatic character, and that the hit and run ability does seem to capture that aspect of her character. And yeah, of course, invisibility, as I mentioned. I do like the invisibility. I don't get to use it too often because none of my higher or my more powerful characters, none of them have the invisibility effect. But when I do get to use it, I do like it. So overall, I'd say she's a pretty solid character. Again, it all really depends on kind of your strategy, your fighting style, what do you like, and all that. And it looks like she could do some pretty decent damage if you rank and level her up. Of course, it's pretty basic rank and level overall, but yeah, I guess that's overall that's my opinion of the character. Of course, you can let me know your opinion in the comments below, or also on Facebook at Mr. Smiley Code right there in the bottom right corner of your screen. But yeah, also, if you like the video, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, support more videos. I enjoy doing these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. Also, if you like this kind of stuff, we got lots of coming out all the time, so feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to 200, at least as of when this video was made. We're getting closer and closer to 200. Hopefully, if you're watching this in like the distant future, we're well past 200, unless something went horribly wrong, then we're not past 200. I don't know why, but I hope we're getting close. Want to get up there, so feel free to subscribe to the channel. And I think that's about it. So once again, Catwoman, the Princess of Plunder in DC Comics Legends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.